Okie dokie. So, when we last left off on Homestuck, we got psyched out from Dave looking out his window back to Rose in her house full of weird wizard shit. There's a wizard shit in the corner and some wizard shits on the walls. You prepare to descend the stairs to your living room. You are standing eye to eye with a familiar foe. A 20-foot-tall granite statue of the mighty wizard Zazarpan the Learned. Your mother had him installed through a hole in the roof with a heavy-duty crane. Just look at that mystical gaze. To peer into those aloof, glassing eyes is to arrest the curiosity of any mortal. To behold the wisdom concealed in the furrows of that venerable face is to know the ceaseless joys of bewilderment itself. Any man so fortunate as to catch askance of his merry twinkle or twitch of whisker shall surely have all his dreams fulfilled. Whew, I couldn't see that for a second. I'm glad I read it the right way. You find this grisly abomination utterly detestable. I twitch! Psychoanalyze mother's love of wizards. There's nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. She only collects them to spite you. If anything, she finds them even more repellent than you. She's just a committed woman. Let's go downstairs to the kitchen's back door. You descend to the living room of your house, your home's expensive, open layout. There is the sound of rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in the living space, but it's become hardly audible to you through familiarity. There's the front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in the rain. You might as well see if you can slip through the kitchen and out the back unnoticed. View Mother's solid copper vacuum statue. Okay, but it's bronze, not copper. But it wasn't always. A while ago you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to support one of her ubiquitous alcoholic beverages. She liked the gift so much, she had it bronzed and put on this pedestal. She even left it plugged in so it can still be turned on now and then. But never to do any cleaning. It never leaves this display. Sometimes at night when you're in your room you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She's completely deranged. Let's grab the Eldritch Princess. The what? Oh, Jesus. It's too big to captchalogue. Not that you will want to move it anyway. The pretty princess doll has been sitting there for months. Ever since your mother got this abomination for your birthday as a totally passive-aggressive gesture. You decided to make it much less abominable by knitting Her Majesty a new head and new arms. Now it brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't moved the doll yet and probably never will. She would never be the one to blink first. Acquire umbrella for protection from elements. I don't think that's going to protect you from the fire. U was better than L, but now V is better than U. You're going to have a hell of a time accessing that card when you need it. You'll guess you'll just cross that bridge later. The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. This is like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 liquor bottles. Investigate richly colored object in the middle of the screen. That would be your refrigerator, whose surfaces have customarily served as the battlefield for a chilly siege of passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This was a drawing you did of your cat Jasper's when you were younger, along with a poem about him. Your mother bought this ostentatious $15,000 frame for it and had it welded to the door. These people's parents love them and they're just pretentious pricks, the whole lot of them. Except for Jade, but we haven't gotten her yet. Using the colorful magnet letters, you recently left a succinct message, which may or may not have been directed towards anyone in particular, but you couldn't find the letter W, so you just stuck 2 V's together. Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for your convenience. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a sincere thank you note, which you had legally notarized and then marked with a drop of blood. But part of it was touching the floor, so your mother was kind enough to lift the lowest portion of the document with a velvet pillow. Attach a W to face as a fake mustache. This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother or getting your computer back online to escape your doom. But it's hard to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you are absolutely positive no one is watching. Capture log W. WV, or to be WL, blah 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 blah, West Virginia. But that unsightly void in the W pack won't do, nor will the gash in the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation of the letter's value. You also make a vow to return later and neatly sew the plastic shut. Think of ways to one-up Mother. You now wonder how to address the pillow situation. It seems the woman has you at a clear disadvantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh doily under the pillow will do the trick? Or maybe spilling a bit of Worcester sauce on it and then having it dry cleaned and returned along with a laboriously ingratiating apology note? No, there's no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just thinking out loud here, you could use the entire pack of W's as M's. Oh yes, that would burn! But you've already done something silly with that W pack, and there's no need to go back and gild that lily. This is a delicate business, and that pillow was screaming for rebuttal. Capture log the velvet pillow. You decide to take the velvet pillow and lovingly embroider a poem in praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull this off before she notices it's gone. Vel, baby, baby. But it causes your tree to be pretty badly unbalanced. It will surely auto-balance itself in a moment. And just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible in the root card. That's one of the things you love about the tree modus, the happy surprises. Now let's head out that back door. Ah. Okay, enough's enough time to go! You don't know how she does that! You're never safe in this house. And of all the things to be doing during a power outage, she's up to her ironic housewife routine again. That mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it! What an absolute mad woman. Hop over counter, landing in a roll. This bird's gotta fly! Did she do it? You throw! Lousy goddamn stupid wizards! Meanwhile, in the past again. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with the gaffer tape. But it's sort of hard to get any work done when people keep pestering you all day. You guess you better get that. Let's answer the chum. Garden Nosig began pestering Turn-Tech Godhead at 1836. Hi, Dave! Hey, sup? Not much, sup with you, bro? Haha, good one. It's alright, man, chill, I guess, you know how it goes. Great! Feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy? Oh man, you know it's so cool! You know shit is ice cold up in here, shit is wicked bananas, I'm telling you. So, have you talked to John today? Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his Silodex. Can you believe he uses stack modus? That kid is ridiculous. LOL. Well, doesn't that sound like much... Well, that doesn't sound like much fun. What was it you use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot whenever we talk about your goofy moduses I get a migraine. What do you want with John? Oh, I want to tell him happy birthday and ask about his birthday package. Oh yeah, I was being sort of cagey and told him to check his mail because I was wondering if mine came yet. I think it did, yeah? And I think mine came too. So, I guess you want to know if he likes it or something? No! He won't even open it. He'll lose it. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, I guess? No, it's good actually, because he'll find it later when he really needs it. Which of course is why I sent it in the first place. See, like, I never get how you know these things. I don't know. I just know that I know. Alright. Anyway, I have to go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking. Man, if I were you, I would just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off. I don't think I could if I tried. Yeah, say hi to your granddad for me too, okay? Yeah, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It's usually intense. Well, yeah, isn't it always with family? But he sounds like a total badass. Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go. See ya. Heart. Get the phone. It will be handy to have your phone 22121 810 8 on standby so you won't always have to go back to your computer whenever someone pesters you. This way you can text message 212221221211010 people no matter where you are or what outrageously cool thing you're up to. So cool. John, pursue adversary into that room. And even meanwhile, in the present, sort of, once again the slippery antagonist eludes you. You only find more of these unpleasant, oily smears. Pap smears. Someone is pestering you, both your PDA and computer. Register the message. This chum will know what to do. Alright, I'm out of my room now. I'm looking for my bro's game. Oh, good. Yeah, there's no sign of Rose yet. I hope she's okay. Well, if she comes back, I'll be ready. You better know what you're talking about, because this could get ugly. Brought my phone, and I also took my awesome katana with me in case things get too hot to handle. And they always do. You mean that cheap piece of shit you have on your wall? Fuck you! It's sharp, and it's awesome, and it's a sword. End of story. Okay, I don't really care. I'm in my room again. I really think there's someone else in this house, like monsters or something. Howie? I wish. Dude, monsters aren't real. That's stupid kid stuff for stupid babies. Maybe. Yeah, you're right. What are you, an idiot? Of course there's monsters in your house. You're in some weird evil monster dimension. Come on! Skepticism is the crutch of cinematic troglodytes. Like, hey mom, dad, there's a dinosaur, ghost, or whatever in my room. Yeah, right, Junior, go back to bed. Fuck you, mom and dad. How many times are we going to watch this trope unfold? It wasn't goddamn funny the first time I saw it. Just once I'd like to see dad crap his pants when a kid said there's a vampire in his closet. Oh shit, everyone in the minivan be fucking dad of the year right there. Okay, stop. What do I do? What, do you have a hammer? Man, so lame. Okay, whatever. You should look into weaponizing your Silodex. My bro was always getting on my case about it, but man, it's not as easy as it sounds. But if you're finding monsters left and right, you don't have much choice. Okay, I guess I can read up on data structure some more. How's it going there? I'm out in the living room. He's usually here, but I don't see him. Might be playing his mind games. He's always pulling this ninja shit. All I see is little Cal over there, so I guess he can't be far. Oh god, so lame! What? See, I just don't know why you think it's cool, his ventriloquist rapping thing. Oh, little Cal? No, man, little Cal's the shit. That's fine, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm just saying, being a white guy who's a rapper with a ventriloquist doll is not cool by any stretch of the imagination or by any definition of the word cool, ironic, or otherwise. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, bullshit. Cal is dope. Puppets are awesome. John Egbert blows. End of story. The end. Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things is the thing that's true. I'm going to read. Good luck with your bro. Read your book. Stay wary of these foes. Nip. Monsters. Only retarded babies who poop in their diapers believe in that stuff. Meanwhile... meanest while... Rose, you throw right out the front door. Agree. That's enough of that. It looks like your mom has satisfied her S-Strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back like you originally planned. Rose, first, me, the pony! Second, Treble Mom. You can't be this stupid pony, and frankly you can't imagine why anyone would want to. But you give the pony a begrudging pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maple Hoof. John, turn around! Data Structures for Assholes, Chapter 7. God damn it, why do I even bother? The good news, Finally, your revolting incompetence can be put to use. Instead of accidentally firing a Silodex full of steak knives into a priceless oil painting, or your beloved great aunt, you can turn that fumbling fury towards one of your foes, such as the ability to grasp painfully simple concepts. The bad news, I'm tired of explaining myself hoarse to you gibbering fuckwads. In this chapter, I'll be phoning it in with the liberal use of diagrams and shitty clip art. What are you going to do about it? You're going to wriggle in your own viscous secretions like the worms you are, that's what. Here, learn something for a change. Asshole notes. Purse your lips together to form a stiff pucker. Apply them firmly to my rear end. I now pronounce you man and wife. Now get in the kitchen and make my ass some dinner, bitch. You're trying to read, okay? This book is already unpleasant enough as it is without weird voices in your head nagging you to do things. Besides, I thought we already agreed there's no such thing as monsters. Arrow! Fine, you'll interrupt your reading and turn around, but you don't see what could possibly be. Oh my god, it's a monster. Man down! Oh, by the way, it's only 16 minutes in. I'm blind a little bit. It's only 16 minutes in, but I'm aiming to make it to S enter in this video because Bandicam's being not nice all day. So I'm just going to do an extra long episode of Homestuck. Try to make it to that really important flash where shit goes down. If I can't make it to that one, I'm going to try to make it to one of the other ones. Anyway, you leave through the back door. Nearby is the Transformers, which distributes electricity from your underground generator, powered by the river flowing beneath your house. The Transformer was struck by lightning, though, and no longer works. Megatron! You wonder if your mother has any plans to have it fixed. You guess she'd rather just play her mind games in the dark house like a weirdo. You can see the mausoleum and the portable generator across your backyard. You're almost there. Let's use the umbrella, though. There goes everything. Heh, magnetic W. You gather up your items and begin the soggy trek mausoleumward. John, get up! This is no time for slumber! Okay, the music's great, but John really sucks at this. Forget the W and make haste! Retrieving the W never even crossed your mind, it's just a stupid magnet. You can make it, Rose! You can make it! John, salvage your weapon and fight on! Okay! The last time I did this, I did not know that you could actually win that fight. You said, put the bunny back in the box! Now why couldn't he put the bunny back in the box? Now exult! Victory! Spoils are yours! Oh hey, the Echolader. Yeah. You are a plucky tot. Well, now you're, plucky tot! The amazing victory allows you to scale the first 2 achievement rungs on your Eka ladder. You are now a plucky tot with a new feather in your cap to show for it. The Eka ladder rewards your bold ascent with 125 boon dollars. You waste little time in storing them in your ceramic pork hollow. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity and cash limit. By expanding your cash limit, you've made room for all that nice grist you just collected. You now have 32 fragments of build grist and 10 fragments of shale. Almost thought I said snail. What about the god? It seems the shale imp had allocated the bunny to its strife specimens. Sort of a stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick that bunny in the strife deck while you're at it. It will at the very least be safer there. Okay. You group the 2 specify in your strife portfolio. No self-respecting strifer will be caught dead without one. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer! Oddly enough, it seems breaking the sledgehammer altered the abstratus from hammerkin to handlekin, even going so far as expelling the head of your smaller hammer from your deck to force compliance. You didn't even notice in the heat of the battle. You grabbed the sledgehammer handle, expelling all the useless Harlequin figurine. Now repair the hammer! You merge the sledgehammer head with the handle and return it to your strife deck, repairing the hammerkin abstratus in the process. The smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck since of course handles of any sort no longer belong in there. Seriously. Fine. Now what? Dave's pestering you, but you don't have time to deal with his nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room. You can't quite put your finger on it. Doesn't look like there's anything amiss. Rose, hurry and activate the generator! Hey, it's been 22 minutes. You fire up the generator and drag a cord into the mausoleum. Oh, it's just lightning. It of course would be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. Rose, defile the tomb! Sorry, Jaspers. Have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat, not given to a taxidermist and fitted with a tiny custom-tailored suit, and then stuffed in a coffin built for infants. Plug in your laptop. You plug in the laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Silodex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And there's John. What on earth is he up to now? The door, John! Look at the door! You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off its hinges and prop it up on your bed? Someone or something has put it back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming! Investigate! What? This is so outrageous! Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing was going to happen there. Oh, there you are. John said your house... Oh, wait. It's probably down here. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what? No, for now I have retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence. Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get that game to come to help you get out of there, so I'm working on that now. Working on it? Yeah, my bro's copy, long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little. You're referring to your brother's collection? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all, the semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever. Or semi-ironic, man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think some of this shit is getting a little far, and it's kind of fucked up. I've seen his websites. I like them. Haha, yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish Lil Cow wouldn't look at me like that with those dead eyes. Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real, and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out. Interesting. Oh god, why did I just tell you my dream? You're going to have a field day with that. I am currently scrolling notes furiously into one of the many psychoanalysis journals I maintained for you. Published papers forthcoming, because, you know, it's not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies. Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me. He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he's preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown. Alright, I'm out. Later. Interrogate this mad woman! Nana? Yes, dear! Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me! Well, I guess it really was a great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana? Of course, John! I have come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond! I'm delighted to see what a fine young man you've turned out to be, just like your father. Okay, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him. Well, it looks like he's beating the shit out of some imps. And then was gone. Your father was kidnapped! Oh no! When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened. What? Okay, so what is the medium you're talking about? It is where we are right now! A realm that is the ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness. It turns into the thick of the Insifosphere. Siposphere. I've never had to say that out loud, I'm sorry. A place untouched by the flow of time in your universe. You mean because we're inside a computer or in the game software or something? A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless auto boxcar? Well, it's like this machine that... Of course I know what a computer is, John! I was just pulling your leg! Oh, okay. No, John, you're not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines, in a way, serve to invoke this realm's instance. Yet it stands independently of any physical machine and somewhat paradoxically always has. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So what do I actually need to be doing here? I think it would be best if we started with the big picture. Go on. Above the medium, beyond the seven gates, residing at the core of the Insifosphere is a place known as Skya. Legend holds that Skya exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction. And as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up. Me? Yes, you, John! Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatchling. You see, this hatchling occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness, the other up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, of which there are 3 others in kind. The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over the 2 respective sovereign powers. Once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins. Light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose without exception. A quest of futility, then. Wow, really? Then what's the point? That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you're about to take is the ultimate riddle. Whoa! For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house. Not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills. How am I supposed to get up there? You build! You build! Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant? Well, I don't know. That all sounds kind of weird. But in any case, we build the house to get to the gates and then I can save my dad! Yes, John! And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save Earth from destruction! Oh no, I'm afraid not. Your planet is done for, dear! There's nothing you can do about that. Oh. Your purpose is so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though. And that is... Yes, I will have to agree with the float hag about that. John, you are such a good boy. I know you will succeed. Thanks, Nana. You are a good boy, and good boys deserve treats. Hooray! I'm going to go bake you some cookies. The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her! Oh, god damn it, that's just what you need. More baked goods. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them! You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You were so busy abjuring that you don't even notice Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. Rose, hit John in the head with box to get his attention. You give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, but he is undeterred. That is some fit he's throwing. Perhaps you will take this spare moment to contemplate the Nana Sprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your Game Facts walkthrough journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. Squint. Oh, is that so, Jaspers? And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault that you're in this mess anyway, so he can just button it. John! Cookies! No! You refuse outright. This impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies! Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline? John, you're stupid! You really need to work on your manners. Stupid, stupid, dumb! That's not a command. It's nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid. For the last time, I command you to get the cookies, boy. It's just not gonna happen, buddy. Years in the future. But not really enough to write home about. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke. Huh? Holy shit! Beans! Mustard! Human etiquette? Okay, so... I know I was going to try to make it into the thing. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna skip this. She's not even finished with us yet. Jeez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could go bug someone else for a while, or at the very least, someone else. Months in the past, but not many. Oh. Hey, Cthulhu. I think I'm almost at Jade. I'm almost at Jade, but this video's half at. Fuck it, I'm gonna keep going. Hi, happy birthday, Rose! Heart. Hello, and thanks. Did you get John's present yet? I just opened it this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask me about it now. I'm stunned. Yeah, I know. What will you make with it? And who has said it was something from which something else could be made? Well, John did tell me what it was, duh. I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. He often tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks. Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say when you and Dave always do. Maybe. His birthday's in a few months, isn't it? Yep, I finally finished a present for him. I've been working on it for years! Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking, or if you're even capable of it. I just mailed it too, so it's sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here. I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him. I don't think you really mean that. I guess not. So shall I expect a green package dropped to my house via airmail from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into? No. Sorry, but you're sort of hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you'll like better than some thing in a box. Oh. Oh? It's a tip! This is already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on. Did you have a pet a long time ago that died? Yes. Oh, well, how did you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot? Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings towards the animal as lukewarm. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, I think just... What if someone told you could play a game that would bring him back to life? If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you... Yes, that someone is me! I just thought you might find it interesting. So what is this game? Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying is all. I think you'll hear about it later, and maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. They're way more into all that stuff than I am. I'll see what the word on the street is about it. In due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present. Dave, get the katana. Oh. You capture log your katana 212121910-9 and prepare to venture out into the apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe, retrieve dead bird. Dude, that bird is long gone. It probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't even know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set, but won't step off. It's staring you down like a big red eye of a hot eel skipping on a roof, tracing around the earth. While lingering in midair, its heat seems to spend time itself, stretching it like global vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to fizzle this sizzle a little. Bizzle set the record straight on this global turn sizzle. Don't change the sizzle, turn it up a little behind dime bristles. To the bizzle down, bizzle and the shizzle. Keys to the bizac, now ladies, here we gizzo. When the pimps in the crib, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. English romantic poet, John Keats. That's what we did there. Dave, exit your room and go into the living room. Yeah. Sorry, little dude, coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. You hastily enter the room with wild abandon. You barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face. Fucking weird face. You stand in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs. But when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet. Man. Dave, pity the fool. It's your bro's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But as usual with your bro's exploits, this is no ordinary irony, or anything close to a pedestrian Tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass, and that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny but you know really isn't, and making it funny again by adding subtle strata of irony which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to a pantsless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You'd never tell him that, though. Find Lil Cal and give fist bumps. I don't see him. Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets strewn about haphazardly. You guess these things are kinda cool? Sort of. Play a game on the Xbox. It looks like your bro was playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright. Doritos, Pringles, skateboard, 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 sick nasty. Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal? Yeah, you better fucking believe we be chill. Cal's the man. Resist urge to play bro's Xbox. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal in your quest for mad snacks, yo! And get this rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to that shit. But you get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or a piece of the wall, you'll have to reset. Fuck this shit. Give Lil Cal bro fist bump. Aw man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the C-Man some props. Check out your bro's sweet gear. Why is that Xbox on top of that PS3? That's not good. That's no good! Ugh. Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it all sometimes. Here's his computer setup. You usually got a lot of stuff cooking on here any given moment. Since he's not around, you might as well sneak a peek. Look at your brother's computer. Aw, hell no! Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, and protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. Of course you know what the password is, and he knows you know it, and you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it can be. You enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with the ludicrous amount of websites and feeds he monitors to stay hip to the scene. Open Complete Bullshit. Yeah. This is Complete Bullshit. Check if Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff has a sweet update. Your bro keeps up with your projects and his aggregator, just like you keep up with his. He's tuned into your various blogs, and of course, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff navigate to the latest comic in one of the many bullshit feed bands. Oh god. Is it the same thing? Is it the stairs again? Bro, I got a ticket for the big game! It's sports! Dog, I am so jealous. You know I love the big game. The big game. Oh yeah. The big man has to rock, and there he goes. He's driving so hard through the paint downtown. Alley-oop for the slam dunk. Ah! Mouse over the orange stripe containing plush rump. Please don't. Please don't. Another one of your bro's many ironic websites. The difference here is he rakes in thousands of dollars a month through this enterprise. Muppets are a multi-billion-dollar a year enterprise, and it's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. Stop wasting time and look for Bros Beta. You guess you've messed around on this computer long enough. Better get a move on before it's too late for Rose, or worse yet, your bro catches on. But my god. The rumps! They are transfixing. You know this is ironic and all, and your bro reaches echelons of irony you could only dream of daring to fathom, but on rare occasions, when your guard is down, it all seems just a tad unsettling to you. And to me. All the time. Dun dun. Dun dun. Oh, hey! Hey there, Cal! Give Lil Cal a nervous fist bump. Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams! You are sort of starting to flip the fuck out. Without losing your cool, of course. Pester John to ease your nerves. You get Egbert on the line again to give him the lowdown on your progress. You feel it's important to keep the wires hot, but he's not answering. You wonder what that guy's up to. Hey, what is up? What happened with the monster that is totally definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything, like, just really, really awesome. Looks like Rose is finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet or what? Pester Rose. Seconds in the future, but not many. John, what are you doing? Step out of it! We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere. Deploy the punch design nicks. That's a piano. John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shale you collected to use and finally deployed the punch design nicks. Designix. It's probably design nicks, not designix. But designix is fun to say. It is in your study. I can only drop it though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histrionics, maybe you should give it a try. I'm updating my walkthrough and it would help to know what it does. This motherfucker. Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful. So I can see. Stupid, lousy imps, they're mucking up all my cool stuff! Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason, but my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now. Rebuild the claw hammer and return it to the specimen. You're getting way better at this sort of thing. John, confront Pogo Ride to prepare yourself for Nana. Where the hell is the Pogo Ride? Oh. Thank God your sanity has returned so you can entertain extremely irrational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see. Those sons of bitches! No one risk painful injury on your green slime ghost Pogo Ride. No one but you. Giddy up! Oh shit. Damn! Damn! Rose, my piano! Sorry, no nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon the... I'm sorry. His face. I was hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though. I guess you're right. You'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the Grisp. So, that means I have to go out the back door? Yes? Is there a problem? Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies. You're right, that does sound dumb. Can you see her in the kitchen? Yeah, what's she doing? Is she baking? You could say that. Are you sure you can't get that grist up to me somehow? Maybe. Use Pogo Ride to fling grist through the window. Pa-chung! Doesn't look like that grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these gaming abstractions. Drop Pogo Ride in John's bathroom. Get the grist. There you go. Now why don't you check on the design designates? You can do that while I get to work. On what? The piano in its valiant effort has unfortunately been slain, but if it hadn't, it would have raked in so many boondollars you have no idea. So many! It's time to build! Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, okay. But this sure looks like it's going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're going to be busy, John. Blah! Well, what are you building? Stairs. They're fairly expensive, actually. Aw, oh, man. I could have warned you about the stairs, Rose. I told you, dog! I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier. It keeps happening! Ah, good. Looks like I can get a refund for earlier allocations. I told you, Rose! I told you about stairs! Okay, consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard to concentrate on this without immersing ourselves in Strider's non sequitur. Do you think he knows puppets? Did you know he thinks puppets are cool? Does he? He's so dumb. Use grist to construct observation tower on roof. Thud. Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious, but you can get started with something of a foundation for upward construction at least. John, check cabinets for imps or useful items. No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dads love shaving, it's basically all they do. When they're not baking, that is. John, bring 2 cans of shaving cream. You capture log 2 cans of shaving cream just in case. You never know when you'll need to burst out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beer to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window. Ride Pogo Ride. It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper reckless progoing. You just have to grab and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. The towel floats back down to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. Check up on Nanaquid. Nanaquid? Harlequin, right. See what's cooking. Jesus. Damn. Make your way to the study. Make him a way downtown. Imps. 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 Okay. Jesus! It looks like the imps have taken a shining to the Cruxtruder! Crux item black goo. Everywhere. Ride Slimer Pogo and one-up that imp! Well, okay, it's not a Slimer Pogo, but you mount it anyway and brandish your deadly armaments! Ride your steed to victory! This is incredibly dangerous! John, flip the fuck out. Let's see how they like the old double barrel leather blast 'em. Whoops, oh shit. Mr. John respectfully asks that you please stand up. Don't move or the Pogo gets it! Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post-haste. Nice abscond, dude! Refrigerator, level up for slaying the imp. What time is it? It's 11:11, make a wish. Level up. The refrigerator skyrockets up the Echo Ladder to a new rung. 5-star General Electric and earns 285 moon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance. Well done, John. Polite congratulations. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever that feeling is coming from, it sure is a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my simple fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask. I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the designates. John, imps behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless. Drop something heavy on one of those imps. John, might I bother you for a can opener? Oh, damn. Rose, calm the fuck down! Oblivious to the commotion behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there is probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator! John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing? Years in the future. But let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts about the page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. Alright. Please. Thank you. You are welcome. Good day. How do you do? Splendid. And you? Gratification. Munch, munch, chew, 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 chew. Elixir, known as tea. Rip. Rose, I'm sorry, I'm not reading this. Oh! There's that. Oh, alright. Why is ho. What? A view of his kidnapped father's room. I can't see in here for some reason. Perhaps it's because John himself has never entered the room? It is possible that I can only see in a sense what John can see, or has seen already. I have not found the time to discuss this with him yet. If he enters the room, the question may answer itself. Well, that's interesting. I'm not going to click on all of these, though. Although, I might click on this. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's doing here. The Barbasol Bandit! Construct a loft above John's room. Where did all that... Oh, right. Nice use of chimney there, Rose. Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs. Fellow John, it appears we have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately. It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless. Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyway. Oh, but thank you. Okay. Thank you so very, very much, dear favorable small primate. I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time. Wait, where did all this sweet loot come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? John, gather grist, examine designix. Feeling especially economical with your behavior, suddenly you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the punch designix all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station designed with a keyboard setup, not unlike an old-fashioned computer. There is a blinking red light and a diagram etched into a panel. Rose, answer Dave. Oh man. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass. What is the specific problem? The problem is I'm up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong. You know you like the mannequin dick. Accept it. I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling, god-fucking-damned puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse, curved cock is being dragged across my anguished face. Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostrate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word. You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I've burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy Muppet buttock. I'm swirling in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis in here. The proboscalypse, I guess. Are you going to start rapping about this? What? No, listen. Throng of flesh bereft of home, found solace twixt cleft of foam. No, oh Jesus. Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse, a painted pair of parted lips that dare through a kiss to stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair, and though faces flush out lovers' fits, hands snug and plush as gloves fit. Okay, Dickinson, if you can shut your perfumey trap for half a second, this is serious! I'm just saying, if I see one more soft bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out and imputed or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or some shit. Then let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below to handle the break of your fall. To break your fall. Okay, so let me save the game, because that puts me just to like about an hour and 1 minute for this episode. I think that's appropriately longer than they ever have been. So, this has been Anashi Sasuke, or as the people who actually watch these know my real name, you're not getting it though. So, I hope that you guys enjoy watching this ridiculously long episode of Let's Read Homestuck, because I sure had fun reading it. And I'll do the next one at some point in the future, but not very far in the future. Y'all have a great night, and later.